According to recent reports, there may be a finalization of the cast for The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Dolores Catania is one of the women who may be returning to the enduring series. The Jersey-based philanthropist and entrepreneur is now discussing her role as one of the first housewives to debate taking part in the Olympics, the reasons behind her successful relationship with Paul Connell, and much more in a new interview. There has been an ongoing discussion regarding Dolores' relationship with Paul and the timing and possibility of their marriage. Dolores has declared that she is entirely content with him, regardless of whether or not he wears a ring. Dolores recently participated in an interview with Hello magazine, during which she extensively discussed her life and relationship with Paul. Her utilization of Ozempic was among the initial subjects that emerged. The interviewer emphasized that Dolores was among the first housewives to candidly discuss the matter. "I believe that I may have violated the confidentiality agreement, as per Dolores. Ozempic has been a life-changing experience for my partner Paul and me, who lost 60 pounds. He no longer takes a specific blood pressure medication, and the results have been extremely favorable." She continued, "There are side effects, such as nausea, but you can take a pill to alleviate them. I am genuinely fond of it. I am aware that it is time for me to wean myself off or transition to a reduced dose. However, physicians have advised that there is no significant issue with continuing to take it. But it is imperative to consult with a legitimate physician who is well-versed in their procedures. Research is indispensable." Afterward, they delved deeper into the topic of her romantic life. Initially, she disclosed her affection for Valentine's Day. "Valentine's Day is my preferred holiday. I have an affinity for hearts. I am fond of affection. I have an affinity for such material. Therefore, it is imperative that he generate an exceptional creation. I enjoy being surprised," she stated. Dolores elaborated on the factors that contribute to the success of their relationship, stating, "I appreciate his Irish heritage. He hails from Dublin and is exceedingly handsome. He is endearing. He is amusing. I believe that the most critical factor in a successful relationship is compromise." Additionally, the interviewer inquired whether Dolores anticipates a proposal this year, given that she and Paul are in such a favorable position. The star of Real Housewives of New Jersey replied, "No. The reason it is so amusing is that there is an abundance of conversation regarding marriage. They are interested in witnessing your wedding. However, that is not my objective. I aspire to be in a relationship that is both tranquil and loving, in which we can both develop, and perhaps eventually we will marry. I have been divorced for 26 years. She continued, "I am not opposed to marriage, particularly for younger women. However, I am older now, and our lives are quite simple the way they are. It is a harmonious relationship. We enjoy each other's company and are content. And as I previously stated, I am content with the current state of affairs. However, I am open to the possibility of marriage in the future." Dolores and Paul were also recently featured on SiriusXM's Jeff Lewis Live, where they addressed the status of Paul's protracted divorce. It is important to note that this is one of the primary reasons they have not pursued matrimony. Jeff initially commented on their apparent happiness together and inquired as to why there is such an intense amount of pressure from the Real Housewives of New Jersey audience for them to get married. She elaborated, "We provide mutual assistance. We have a cordial relationship. We collaborate on tasks and are content with the current state of affairs." Paul then interjected, "You become engaged and they expect you to marry the following day. It is simply the way it is. It is necessary for you to adjust to this." Dolores further stated, "I believe the intentions are commendable. In other words, they are not provoking me. They are not saying, 'Oh, you're not getting married.' That is what they would desire for me." Paul discussed his divorce during the course of the conversation. He stated that the positive aspect of the situation is that my divorce is scheduled to be finalized next week. The final point Dolores made was the number of individuals who hold it against her that Paul is still legally married. Nevertheless, she maintained that she is unconcerned with the opinions of others.